Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Operation Arsenal. I love it when we lose games and I have to do a review straight after. Spoiler, I don't enjoy it at all. It sucks. Basically, we're a bit rubbish. It's really frustrating because I want to back Arteta so much. And I would love nothing more than to have a reason right now to explain this result. I don't have anything for you. It was just the lineup, the way I've put it on my stream here or on my video. Thanks for watching the stream if you were there, by the way. I'm still live, by the way, so if you want to jump on after this video, you can. We're playing some pro clubs and some squad battles, some ultimate team, opening packs, all of that good stuff. But that's the way I would have lined up today. But I think Arteta had different ideas and maybe thought that Aubameyang, who is best down through the middle, if not on the left, to play him on the right. To play him on the right side when he's got no left foot. It does baffle me. I can't explain that. Why was Pepe on the bench after coming into the game on Thursday and turning it around for us? Aubameyang literally came on as a left-sided player during that game. He came on at left wing and also contributed to the win. And then we're just going straight into the next game. We're playing Lacazette up top. And I could talk for days about how I think Lacazette just isn't the one. He hasn't been the one ever since he joined Arsenal. He's been okay at times, but tonight just solidifies what I think about Lacazette, and that is he's that kind of striker that can have a world-class game. But in general, and I saw a comment on my stream, and this is a very true comment, he needs about 10 chances to score. Every 10 or so chances, he will score a goal. That isn't going to cut it at this level. And Arteta's to blame for playing him. We've got arguably one of the best strikers in the world. Aubameyang is an Arsenal player. He just signed a new contract. Play him up front. Is it rocket science? We signed Willian. I know he's injured today, but it's another reason why maybe this season we could have had Aubameyang playing in his best position. You're telling me that Aubameyang at Dortmund would have got as many goals as he did, playing in a three at the back formation on the left side where he has to come back and help defend? No! He played as a striker who could drift wide if he needed to. Either side. I don't understand what Arteta's trying to do there. I love Arteta. I think that since he's joined, he's been a breath of fresh air. It wasn't long ago we were beating Man City, Liverpool, we're winning FA Cups. It's just all of a sudden, either other teams are just getting to know what Arteta does and how to combat it, or he's just trying too hard. And I think it's a bit of both. I'm not going to lie to you. Arteta, he seems very smart, and I think he is going to be a great coach. He's well on his way. But these kind of tactics he's using, they could be easily combated, like I said, by another smart manager like Brendan Rodgers. He may not be the best manager in the world, but he's smart, okay? So he kind of knew what to expect today. You need to change it up a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. But really, I think it's the latter of what I said. I think Arteta is trying too hard. I just think we need to play it simple sometimes. I don't know. How do you get the best out of someone like Saka if you're playing him at left back, right wing, left wing, centre mid? He needs to have some consistency. How are we going to get the best out of the team if we're not playing our best players in their best positions? Lacazette should not be in this team right now. I'm really sorry. He may be top scorer for Arsenal right now this season, but we all know why. It's just because we're not scoring goals anywhere else. You know, if Aubameyang was playing striker every single game, he would be top scorer. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm sorry, you can't. It's very frustrating to watch, and especially with Partey coming in, and you've got to be wondering what he's thinking tonight. Like, what have I done? Why? Although, Atletico Madrid getting smashed by Bayern, and yeah, it's a bit harsh, I think, to say that Partey's going to go home tonight and just think, oh, what have I done? Because in reality, he knows what he's got himself into. He's got himself into a club that's mid-table, fighting for top six, Europa League dons. He knows. He wants to take this club further, and that's what Aubameyang has said. That's why he signed on. But at this point in time right now, he's got to be thinking, why would I have come to Arsenal? What have I done? I've gone from Champions League to Europa League and not being able to score against Leicester at home. It just felt like we were the away team at times. But if you look at the stats, we dominated the game. But I hate stats sometimes. Stats are a great thing in general. I'm always keen to look at stats to see how a player's performing, whether that player would suit what we do. You know, when it comes to trying to find players, stats are definitely going to come in handy. But for games like this, there is literally one stat that matters, and you know what it is. It's the goals scored. We dominated the game, but we just were not clinical. We did score, though. We did score. Lacazette scored. Was it correctly ruled out? No, I don't think so. And I know I'm going to get hate for it because non-Arsenal fans will say, no, it was the right decision. It wasn't a goal. But the thing is, from the angles I've seen, the goal was ruled out, I think, because the keeper couldn't see the ball, obstructed by Xhaka or something. If you watch the replay, you'll see that Xhaka is really not in the way at all. The ball comes in front of Xhaka to Schmeichel's right. He's got every chance to see that ball coming in and then the ball hitting Lacazette's head and going to his left in that direction. And you can see when the ball goes in the back of the net, there's no complaining. Schmeichel doesn't care. Well, obviously he cares, but he's not instantly going, hey, I couldn't see. He's offside. No, because in reality, no matter if Xhaka's there or not, the ball's going in, or at least it's on target. It's going in. So I don't believe that for a minute. I don't. I think, unfortunately, VAR's just kind of shafted us again there, and it's not the first time. But I don't want to go on about it because, yes, we should have had a goal. Yes, VAR has not been great for us today, but you can't blame VAR when you're having... How many chances did we have? I'm actually going to pull it up right now because it is a travesty. We had 10 chances, 12 shots today, and we couldn't score other than that disallowed goal. Lacazette had another chance where he missed an absolute sitter with a header. Bellerin had a really good chance. Saka had a few good opportunities as well. But then a certain Jamie Vardy comes on, instantly changes the game because all of a sudden the Arsenal team are terrified, literally terrified of any pass behind. Gabriel is a superb defender. I think we can all see the potential he has. But one thing he lacks, at the moment at least, and I don't think that's going to change, his mobility isn't great. I wouldn't say he's slow, but he's certainly not quick enough for a Vardy attack. And Leicester, Brendan Rodgers, they knew that this was a great opportunity to throw on one of the most... what's the word I'm looking for here? One of the most dangerous strikers in the league. He's got so much experience. You just put a ball over the top of a very tired Arsenal defence and just watch the goals fly in. They were lucky, Arsenal I mean, were lucky not to concede more in the final 10 minutes or so. Vardy could have had 2 or 3. So I've got to give it to Leicester. You know, you've got to give credit when credit's due. They were the better counter-attacking team in that second half. And, you know, after a very lethargic first half performance from them, where we were all over them, they came out in the second half with a vision, an objective, an actual reason to do something. If they're playing it down the left side, it was for a reason. It just felt like Arsenal didn't have that. We didn't have a reason, an objective. It was literally just pass the ball, try and get Aubameyang in, try and score. That was it. There was no direction, and that's really quite concerning because that's the opposite of what I've been feeling for the last 18 months or so, or since Arteta's been here. We've always looked like we have a plan and then a plan B and a plan C. Today, it was just out the window once it got to the 70th minute or so. Really, really disappointing, but most of all, concerning because this is not what we've been seeing. It really doesn't feel long ago that going into a game, I felt like we could win any game. Didn't matter. Man City, Liverpool, anyone. We can take them on, we can beat them. But now, I'm feeling like I did many times under Emery, a lot of time under Wenger with his last kind of 3 or 4 seasons. I don't feel confident going into any game, which is just not a nice feeling. If you're a football fan, being scared of a game? We've got Man United next weekend. I'm bricking it because we're going to get slaughtered by Rashford, Martial. I mean, the pace they're going to have in behind. we have to go 3 at the back. We have to. We can't play 4-3-3 against Man United like we did today. It won't work. So I fully expect 3-4-3. That's probably what I would do anyway. But as Arsenal fans, I'm sure we're all feeling a bit down after that. It's 3 wins, 3 losses in the Premier League so far. Let's see where we are in the table, out of curiosity. We are 10th. Well, the good news is no one above us has an extra game, but Tottenham do. They have a game in hand on us and they're 1 point behind. Do you know what? The silver lining is, thankfully this weekend, results have kind of gone our way a little bit. Other teams are dropping points. It was a chance though, wasn't it? It was a big chance to get an advantage and push, but that hasn't happened today. Leicester are a great club though, so I kind of don't want to go all out here and just say that the season's done, because obviously it's not. It's still very early, but it is concerning and it's stressful. But I'm just going to leave it there, guys. As I said, I'm streaming right now over on Facebook Gaming. Top link in the description. Just click it and you'll be right there watching me live. We're going to be playing pro clubs with a load of friends and then going on squad battles to finish off my games and then opening my rewards. It's going to be a very late stream. I'd love it if you were there. But thanks for watching another Operation Arsenal video, and I'm done.